Well, this is our kind of our unique ability to tie our DDI database, specifically the the network side of the database with our with the extensible attributes to very quickly identify users. So using the visualization tools and the tools to easily set that up within the grid, that it's very, very difficult to not make to make a mistake within the configuration. It's just so simple to do. Right? As far as app performance, just simplifying load balancing just by using DNS on its own versus the typical industry practice, which as we spoke about earlier, does use the VIP of a traditional load balancer, and again, just given our broad functionality when it comes to server monitoring. Being able to do that we will never have to, be concerned with directing users to servers that are either, malperforming or, could be down. The next bullet really talks about centralized management. I think I brought this up, a few times, but being able to globally have a look at not only IPAM, DNS DCP, but also the DTC config, the global server load balancing functionality, and how that ties in, and be able to centrally report on that, again is a critical functionality that really separates us from everybody else.
And Joe, could I just add something there? One of the things about the reporting and analytics component, it is built on the Splunk engine. So right. We have over 100 reports available through the sample report guide. These are pre-built. They have been designed by our engineering team to help you get the information you need off the network quickly. In fact, you could have that up and running in as little as 20 minutes. And the advantage is, of course, is that the filters that are available through the reporting engine make it really simple, so that you don't need to have Splunk programming background or expertise. But if you do have that, you can actually customize those reports and get virtually anything that you need simply by going in, picking a report from the list, and then doing modifications to get the information you're looking for. You can email that content out. You can certainly support, alerting. And so there's some real great advantages. There are a number of DTC reports that are also available, custom reports. I think we touched on one just earlier in the call today, but there are certainly a lot more that you can utilize as well. So just keep those things in mind, as well as you think about that centralized management and reporting analytics.
Yeah. And Bob, so as far as wanting to try out DTC, Bob, I don't know if you had any comments you wanted to open this one up with.
Yeah, I mean, it's really simple to do. It's super easy, right? So if you already are an Infoblox customer, all you have to do is go to the command line on an existing Infoblox appliance and type in set temp license, as you see it there, and then pick it from the menu, and it's just that fast and easy. That gives you a 60-day trial license, which is really advantageous. So you can actually try out a lot of these features that you've seen here today. If you are not yet using Infoblox, however, certainly you can contact your sales engineer or the sales account team and get an appliance, install the temp license, and get started. So, we're serving over 7,000 organizations. Security is built in. It's coupled with exceptional reporting, as we just mentioned, and we do offer that enterprise class DDI services, and we've done it for over 15 years. So these are all real strong advantages.
And the evaluation is nice because most customers typically will do that in a virtual environment. So, it's easy enough to sign up online, and you get an account created. You can then download our virtual appliance off of our support portal, and then deploy it on VMware, OpenStack, or Hyper-V, or whatever you're running, and then get started and be able to get testing kind of and mess around with it right away.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, Scott. You know, I know that a lot of the customers I've been working with in the past, you know, are a little bit apprehensive when it comes to testing new functionality in a production grid. You know, so like you mentioned, you know, for existing customers, it's just like Scott explained, nothing more than downloading a brand new VM, firing it up, enabling the licenses you need, including DTC, and you could literally test this on your own with, you know, either yourself or just a small group of users to verify that functionality without necessarily, you know, affecting your production environment. It's a very, very clean way to do it.